Previously on A Life Awry. We took Jack on his first ever sail.
It's a little nerve-wracking with the baby on board.
It really wasn't as scary as we thought. We had a rye hauled out for the first time, and to our surprise there was a big hole in the rudder.
It looks like there was a bit of damage from the prop at some stage. Bit of Aussie, nothing too serious.
And we took our first family holiday to Early Beach for Early Beach Race Week. Jack was starting to get pretty mobile, so it was time to do some baby proofing. Okay, so this is project number 2.
This is baby proofing 101.
Yeah.
No, this is 102 now.
102.
This is where Jack sleeps at the moment. It's not ideal, but it works. And it's good. This is like a normal sea berth. This is when we're sailing. This is where we sleep. But the problem is when he's standing, or because he's starting to pull himself up, or only just, but he'll stand and he's too top heavy. He'll just topple out of this. So we need to know that he's going to be safe, and this is the only place we can put him for now. So what we're going to do is the same as what we've done up there with the mesh. I'm just going to put a lid on this and just make it so we can, at night time, we can zip him in and we know he can't climb out and hurt himself.
Looks great.
Da, 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 da.
He's smiling. Hey, buddy.
Peekaboo, I see you.
Hello, buddy. Hiya. As Jack grew older, we did more and more adventuring around the bay. We were getting lots of practice in for what was ahead. We really adjusted well to sailing as a family of 3. Our 3 years at the dock, working super hard, getting the boat ready, was about to pay off. With our biggest adventure yet. A dream of ours for years now. Brisbane to the Whit Sundays.
Guess what? We're on holiday. And your dad's not working. How's it feel? You're gonna get sick of me. I'm gonna be here every day. So yeah, my last day of work. We've got approximately 5 days to sort our shit out. And then we're setting sail on the 11th. The boat's a mess. I'm still doing chores, boat work, boat jobs. Got a list, page long list of jobs. And it's piss and rain outside, and it's freezing. We've got the heat.
This is all Jack's baby stuff. And there's more.
Day 1 of preparation after finishing work. Jack's busy helping Mum vacuum bag.
It was time to reorganise the boat and remove everything that we didn't need for the next few months. 3 days before departure, Kieran's laying some floor in here.
Just get rid of it.
Just some final touches on the flooring. So there's shit everywhere. The baby is sleeping. The baby has been asleep for an hour. Still feel like I've got nothing done. I feel stressed, very stressed. I'm not able to deal with a mess. But 3 days to go and things will be better. We're supposed to go for a sail on Saturday, but we don't know if that's going to happen now, so we're just going to see how we go.
It's just woken up from a nap.
We've just woken up and we've got nowhere to put him. We've got his seat over here, so hopefully he'll have some lunch. But it's tough. It is really tough being in a small space when there's shit everywhere.
2 more sleeps till we leave, and we're doing not too bad. We've got to get some stuff and do a couple of jobs, but we're looking pretty good. First step, we have to have some coffee. Oh, your dad's gonna blow his nose. Okay. Oh Jesus! Right. So it's the day before we leave. I've just been done big shop. The boat's looking a lot tidier now. We've sort of cleaned, serviced, put away. It's actually coming out really, really well. I'm really happy with it so far. We've got all of these empty lockers still, where this one here has still got a bit of stuff in it, but I'm going to move all that because it's heavy, because we're currently listing hard to port because all of the stuff's on this side at the moment, because all the side's empty. I think we normally do have a list to port anyway. But anyway, so I've got two trolley loads of groceries out here. Come out. There we go. So I'm just going to get them on board and pack them in. Leeann's just taken Jack for a drive because he's cranky as anything. Needs to go for a snooze. So I'm going to get all the stuff in, sort the freezer stuff out first, and then go from there.
A big shout out to these legends, Catherine and Thomas, who came to visit us the day before we left. They ended up helping us store all our dry goods, and it was awesome.
Do you want some oats?
It is the morning of the day we leave, and we've got a lot to do.
It's like 2 degrees out there. It feels like 2 degrees.
Oh my god, we're going to be so cold at anchor tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be freezing.
Oh.
So we'll start the engine.
We're going to miss our heater big time. We're getting very close.
Well, we're leaving today.
We're leaving today, but you know, get very close to getting ready, you know. I think if we're out of here by 4 p.m, I'll be happy because it's still a little bright and...
Oh, we only have to go just out there and anchor and we'll be done.
Yeah, we'll be out of the marina. We'll be left. We'll be on our trip. Crazy.
We have to leave. We're running out of money this time.
Yeah, we have spent everything.
But we've got 3 months worth of food, so we'll be fine. How are you feeling right now?
Excited, nervous, all of the above. I'm pretty stoked actually, to be honest. I actually feel pretty bad though because Jack bashed his face about an hour ago. I went to take him to the park and he fell down the steps.
She calls herself a mother.
I just feel the mum guilt is real. Like it's really, yeah. He's just the poor thing. You'll see him anyways. He's got like greys here, bump here, gonna have a black eye, bust lip. Anyways.
He took on some steps.
Besides that, I feel great.
It's real. That's how it feels right now. It feels real.
Okay, so we're taking 2 on leaving the dock.
Yeah.
We didn't get to leave yesterday. It got very hectic, and by the time we were ready, we went and had showers, and then we were starving, and we've got a boat full of food, but we didn't want to cook anything because it was just too hard, and we were starving. So we went and got fish and chips, and then it was 5:30, and we're like, let's just stay another night. What are you doing? How's your little face today? How's your little face? Show us. Come here. Oh, look at it. It's looking a little better. It's going to get better and better every day. Yeah. Yeah. Ice. Watch your bike. Here, careful. Okay, so we made it to the fuel dock. It's a little bit more difficult docking with the baby in hand, for sure. Woohoo!
We're off.
Well and truly underway.
We are. We're here. There's no breeze. It's going to rain. And it's going to blow 30 knots tomorrow.
What a way to start the adventure, right? So far so good, but we think we might have one issue. Maybe not. We don't know
the
yet.
AIS isn't working properly. I am seeing some targets. Not all, and they kind of come and go. I think it's actually the splitter, the VHF antenna splitter, because I bought a cheap one. see. Probably buy another cheap one again and then try it. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, alright. Perfect, thank you. So, oh jeez, the weather is fabulous. This is why you live in Queensland. It's gone really icy cold, it's raining. There's not a lot of wind, which is good and bad. We are just motoring. So this is going to be our anchorage up here forward. You probably can't see a lot. There's a few boats. There's actually a mooring field there. Scarborough Marina is in through the leads.
We are just, where are we? I haven't been outside in ages.
We're anchored actually just past Scarborough, like Deception Bay.
Oh, okay.
We're still a fair way off the shore because it's quite shallow. We're anchored and we got when we anchored we had 1.3 metres under the keel. So fairly shallow. Pretty good, but it's pissing rain, so we're held up inside playing little games.
Such a good sleep. Felt like we were at the marina actually. It was so calm, it was so nice.
Well, you want to get into the instruments? It's the story of our lives at the moment. Look at this excitement. Good feed.
You ready for breakfast? Yeah.
Yep.
We are officially sailing.
Properly too.
We got wind.
We've got 6.5 knots apparent on our beam and we're doing 5.5 knots boat speed. Well, a glorious start to the sail. We've got 10 knots, gusting 12 at the moment on the beam. Got full sail up. But the forecast says we're going to get up to 25 knots, maybe even 30 knots gusting later today. So I think what we're going to have to do is, when we throw a reef in, we might be throwing the, we'll see how we go, but we might end up going straight to the second reef in the main. And we can just fill the head sail in as required from the cockpit then.
Okay, so the baby's sleeping. We are currently doing 8 knots.
7.5.
Oh, 7.5 I'm told. And I am going to prep some dinner now because we're planning on potentially doing an overnight sail, and it's very hard while Jack's awake for me to do dinner and Kieran has to sail the boat, so it's all hands on deck when Jack's sleeping. Dinner is prepped, baby is still sleeping. Let's hope he sleeps for 2 hours. So we are hooning. 7.8 knots.
Going past some shark nets along the coast of Bribie Island on our way to Malulaba or Double Island Point, Wide Bay Bar. So we'll just see how we feel.
It's actually quite cold out there. It's so sheltered in here, it's so nice.
Thinking about putting my jacket on.
Oh.
We'll probably arrive at Double Island at like 11 o'clock at night. It'll be gusting 30 knots, but we can pull in alongside that's westerly, so we're about to pull in close, come around wide away from this lagoon and the sandbars, and then just tuck in up to the beach, just watch the depth sounder and watch our charts and come up to the beach. It should be pretty flat because of the wind. And at least it's not too late. I mean, I can sail until 11 o'clock at night, midnight quite easily.
Well, everything looks good. Everything's as it should be. We not taking on any water, which is a good thing. Our bilge pump used to siphon back in when we were on this tack, and I put an anti-siphon loop with a air brake in it, and it seems to fix the problem. Everything looks really good actually, well it should be. The boat feels really nice. Now we've reduced a bit of sail. I think we're still doing like 7 to 8 knots. So we decided to throw a reef in. Probably should have filmed it, but I was like, got to do it now. You know, that whole feeling of like, right, reef now. Oh, you want to come and film? Okay, you come over. Careful. I took it straight down to the second reef. because this boat seems to operate with less head sail, or less mainsail better. It balances out, and then I can furl and unfurl the head sail as required. And oh, there's a gust. Oh, where are you going? Be careful, we're leaning. But yeah, so and I put away a bit more head sail. I was gonna get this.
I need 10 hands.
You need 10 hands with this fella, right? I was gonna get a staysail out, but decided not to.
You want to sit over here, buddy?
Oh, ready? One.
Sit over here.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Woo! Hey! It's a lot windier than what I thought it was going to be. Although Kieran said it was going to be, but it feels more hectic.
It feels way more hectic.
It does, like 20, it's like a constant 20 knots
it's only
now.
20 knots, but it's heavy and it's full to the beam.
And I'm a bit nervous.
It's gusty.
This guy is all over the place. There is no settling him.
Well,
He just wants to
he
move.
just wants to move all the time, which is, he's got energy with us, guys.
Yeah. And it's hard because he's
Are
getting
you
frustrated.
Oh, that's better, isn't it? That's better. It is.
And yeah, it's a lot. I feel nervous. It actually feels nice down here though.
We're reduced a lot of sail.
Kieran
down
would
now.
say, like, you know, it's just, it feels a bit hectic, but he's like loving life, you know. He's like, it's great. Wouldn't have it any other.
Alright. Just going past Caloundra. Still got the same configuration. We've got the second reef in the main and just the staysail out. And 8 knots at the moment. It's awesome. Our rock that we're going to round, waves breaking over it at the moment. We're talking about keeping on going because Mooloolaba are blowing 30 knots and it's a tiny little anchorage. We're talking about just keeping on going. We'll arrive at Double Island Point at about 10 o'clock tonight, which in my book's pretty damn good. Oh, up you get, my little sailor man. Don't press that one, buddy. You can look, but you can't touch, okay?
As always, thank you all for watching, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to follow our adventure.